Pokemon, gotta mint them all. Lynch your champions, one and all. From the blockchain, dreams take flight. Pokemon Master, shine so bright. Pokemon, mint them all. Pokemon, gotta mint them all. Traits so rare, stand tall and fight. Zombies, rares, and glowing might. Pokemon Masters, heroes unite. Pokemon Masters, shine so bright. Pokemon Masters, shine so bright. Pokemon, mint them all. Open the pack, take your stand. Legends forged by your own hand. Will your Pokemon claim the crown? Pokemon, gotta mint them all. Traits so rare, stand tall and fight. Zombies, rares, and glowing might. Pokemon Masters, heroes unite. Pokemon, heroes unite. Pokemon, heroes unite. Open the pack, take your stand. Legends forged by your own hand. Will your Pokemon claim the crown? Pokemon, gotta mint them all. Traits so rare, stand tall and fight. Zombies, rares, and glowing might. Pokemon Masters, heroes unite. Pokemon, heroes unite. Open the pack, take your stand. Legends forged by your own hand. Will your Pokemon claim the crown?
Don't hesitate, hold tight, we'll elevate. We can moon all night, yeah, we can moon all night. Rise on DOE, it's not too late. Join the ride, let's celebrate. We can moon all night. Every candle's green, opportunities rise. So what you waiting for? Load your bags, hit the flight. Then we can moon all night, yeah, we can moon all night. If you want to thrive, Tell me that you're on board. Crypto's the future now, so what you waiting for? Back to mine, set the sides, and we can moon all night. Yeah, we can moon all night. We can moon all night, we can moon all night. So if you want those gains, tell me that you're the one. Markets don't sleep for us, so what you waiting for? Gate next, see power next, and we can moon all night. Yeah, we can moon all night, 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 night. We can moon all night. We can moon all night. We can moon all night. Tell me that you're all in and say you'll invest with me. Dogs of Elon calling, so what you waiting for? Back to mine, open chase, and we can moon all night. Yeah, we can moon all night. Dogs of Elon, we're flying high. By the dip, don't ask why. Charts bullish, no time to wait. To the moon, it's our fate, yeah. Fuck yeah, we're on the rise. Cheats are weak, we cut those ties. How strong, you know the deal. Rockets burning, shit gets real. Dogs are flying, no speed, no G's allowed, can't take the heat. To the moon, we're in the sky. Crypto kings, we ride or die. Fuck yeah, come on, let's go. By that dip, the charts will show. Dogs of Elon, take the throne. We're never backing down, let's own. Diamond hands, we hold it tight. Bears be running, we ignite. Charts on fire, never fold. Getting quick before it's sold. Fuck yeah, we're on the rise. Streets are weak, we cut those ties. How strong, you know the deal. Rockets burning, shit gets real. Dogs are flying, no speed, no G's allowed, can't take the heat. To the moon, we're in the sky. Crypto kings, we ride or die. Fuck yeah, come on, let's go. By that dip, the charts will show. Dogs of Elon, take the throne. We're never backing down, let's own. Diamond hands, we hold it tight. Bears be running, we ignite. Charts on fire, never fold. Getting quick before it's sold. Fuck yeah, we're on the rise. Streets are weak, we cut those ties. How strong, you know the deal. Rockets burning, shit gets real. Dogs are flying, no speed, no G's allowed, can't take the heat. To the moon, we're in the sky. Crypto kings, we ride or die. Fuck yeah, come on, let's go. By that dip, the charts will show. Dogs of Elon, take the throne. We're never backing down, let's own. Dogs of Elon, we're flying high. By the dip, don't ask why. Charts bullish, no time to wait. To the moon, it's our fate, yeah. Fuck yeah, we're on the rise. Streets are weak, we cut those ties. How strong, you know the deal. Rockets burning, shit gets real. Dogs are flying, no speed, no G's allowed, can't take the heat. To the moon, we're in the sky. Crypto kings, we ride or die. To the moon, we're in the sky. Crypto kings, we ride or die. Fuck yeah, come on, let's go. Show, don't be on, take the throne. We're never backing down, let's own.
All right, we are officially on. The red dot is blinking. Doughbags here officially for one of our first VC meetings. I don't know what you call it. What do you call this thing? We're just here to hang out. This is unlike the spaces. This is just us talking to you, talking to each other. We are Dogs of Elon. We are a community takeover. I know a lot of people said, well, is it really? I said, yeah, fuck yeah, it is. Guys, think about it. This was dough on ETH, 100% fucking rugged, blindsided, bags ripped, heart ripped out, and we said we're bringing it back, bringing the OGs, bringing the legacy of the NFTs back to life, and we're bringing it on fucking Soul. And yes, this is community takeover because every single person here that's on this call, that's on this VC, every single person that's vibing in the raids, every single person that's talking about NFTs and migration and the game, every single person on this chat is community, right? So no one can tell me that you can't make a difference because we made a difference. Guys, less than a month ago, we launched on Soul. Less than a month ago, this community stepped up to the plate, burned 65% of the supply, and says we're giving the community full control. And guess what? You guys took fucking control. We took it from where it was at, brought it to a $4 million market cap. I said, we're not stopping there. Let's keep it fucking going. Let's keep trending. Let's keep pushing. Let's get the community together. Raid 24/7. Let's go. CMC, check. CoinGecko, check. Gate pilot program, check. XT, check. MEXC, check. Poloniex, check. Guys, game, check. NFTs, bringing it on Sol, pending. The clock's ticking. Guys, the time is now. Work for your bags. And this is why we're here. We're here to show you guys, the holders, the real ones, that these red days that we're seeing today, we're no stranger to that. We're here to talk about the future. This isn't about hype. This is about the real ones. This is about the work that's being done little by little, day by day. Everybody on this call's got full-time in real life jobs, in real life families, but we're real people working for our bags, working for our dogs, working for you guys. And there is no lead. Everyone's a community operation, working together, hand in hand, until we get to our goal, until we get to the top, till you reach the financial freedom that everyone's striving here for day in, day out. So shout outs to the community. Shout outs to Sailor Sammy. All right, we see you out there. D, working your fucking asses off. Zach Crypto, yes, you guys are in the trenches every fucking day. Goaty, every one of you. King Ruthie, I see y'all. We see you guys. Do Coco, Cody, there's so many more on here that aren't being recognized, but they need to be on here because guess what? You guys are what makes this engine keep going. The train hasn't left yet. We're still boarding, getting ready for the moon, getting ready for Mars, right? But this is the trenches. This is where you build. And this is why he said, you know what, let's get together. There's been a lot of questions. There's been a lot of proposals about what's next, about what's next. Guys, there is no fucking roadmap, all right? This is the roadmap. The roadmap is community, right? The agenda is our bags, right? The work is what we do daily, right? There's no magic pill that says snap of the fingers and boom, that we're there. No, it's the hard work, the things that we're doing every day, that you guys are doing every day with the raids, every day, little by little, our brand, Go itself, the NFTs, the game, it's getting seen and it's working. I know it is. Look where we're at. Just a week ago, we're down to $500,000 market cap. Brought it back to over $1 million. And yes, again, there's a little pullback, but that's okay. Jeet's out. The real ones we're building the foundation on the real ones that are here to stay. We ain't going anywhere. So excited for it. Man, I'm excited for the future. Glad to see all the familiar faces. Crash, Danny, what's up? Bunny, Rem, everybody here. I know CP's sleeping. He's gonna be waking up soon. I know it's kind of an early hour in the mornings in Europe. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us for those that are from Europe. But with that being said, Bunny, how you doing, brother? Good to have you here.
I can't complain. Things are going good. I'm sitting here making a shit ton of candy bags, getting ready for Halloween. There's a big extravaganza at our house every single year. So filling the Halloween bags, filling a little bit of well, I was going to say filling the dough bags, but that just sounds sexual. I'm not going to say that. That didn't sound good at all.
Well,
yeah, that's not good. You know what? I'm at a loss for words right now. I'm just filling up bags full of dough. There you go. That's better. Yeah.
Should I feel violated?
I think you might. I mean, it was fine when I started talking about bags, then I started talking about dough bags. It's just not working for me. So anyway, I'm all flustered.
You know the way people say fill dough bags, fill your dough bags.
Oh my God, I'm all over the place. Jesus.
It's like Bunny therapist means exactly that. So
yeah, exactly.
We get it. You totally get it. Man, we've got a lot to talk a little bit about. Obviously, this is a town hall. We're just freestyling, but we're also wanting to talk a little bit about, what a lot of our NFT holders and would-be NFT holders are looking forward to. I did ask Prash to make sure he was here. I know Rem. I also made sure that you're going to be here too. I know that everyone's working different times of the hour throughout the day, and this is just a brainstorming session, by the way. This is exactly what's going to happen. It's more about, okay, what are we thinking, what are we vibing about? Definitely want to talk about community raids, super raids. I know there are some opportunities there. We had some surveys going on, but Prash, I know you've been working in the background on a lot of different things, and I know that in Rem, you as well play a big role in this. Before I get to Prash, Rem, let's get to you because I know your time's a little bit limited today where you're at. What are you seeing so far, based on what what the future holds for the game and how the NFT itself plays a role in that. I just want to kind of spitball here. What are your thoughts, I guess, in regards to where you want to see this and what you want the community to be thinking about, or when it comes to what's around the corner for our NFTs?
Yeah, well, the game is kind of dependent on the NFTs. So the reason why it's so important that we get these NFTs across to Sol is that you can't really connect multiple blockchains to a game. At best it's clunky, and at worst it's just a complete nightmare. You've got different wallets, different libraries, software libraries to do all that stuff. And ultimately what you want is a single connection that can run the whole game. So to have the purchasable items with the burn mechanic in the game, we need to have a Solana wallet connection that runs the whole thing. And for the NFTs to work, they've got to be in the same wallet, and so on and so on. So you end up with, we need these NFTs on Solana. So it's a good opportunity. It's good for the game, and it's good for just the community, because I think this community, I think the majority of them are not NFT sort of literate. They're not like from NFT communities of the past, and it's going to be a new experience for a lot of these guys, I think, to get that thrill of opening up revealing your NFTs that you've bought. And we all know how addictive that can be, and the excitement. And you can see like everyone in this group's pretty much running their original DOE NFTs, even though like we've been through other projects, we've been through all kinds of craziness since then, but they're still running the same NFT. You get very attached to these things, and I'm looking forward to this community sort of experiencing that and going through that process like we did originally. So we got to get these NFTs on Sol. And yeah, look, the plans, I'm sure we'll talk about it, but you've seen it all mentioned in chat with surveys and posts. But we're thinking of doing packs. Well, that's essentially what we're developing, is we're developing a pack system. So everyone gets a bag basically of NFTs, not just one. And they are going to have a guaranteed rare item in there. And that's something I don't think anyone's ever done before. And it's a bit of an experiment, if anything. Like I like the idea. I think it's like Bunny coined it Dokemon. I think it's a good name for it, because when you get Pokemon packs, I don't know if anyone knows about it, but you get there's higher chances of the last card. It's like a feature card coming in every pack. There's potential for rare ones to be in there. We're taking it that next level. We're saying there is going to be a rare one in there. So no, I'm excited about it. I think the game needs those NFTs obviously to play. Like if you play as guest mode, you're not in the leaderboards, which sort of means we can't run tournaments. So we do need everyone to buy these NFTs, to mint them, so they've got characters in the game. That's probably the gateway for the game, if you know what I mean. So without those, we can't identify players, we can't pay them rewards. It's super important as far as the game is concerned. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Prash probably mentioned some stuff about the development progress and how that's going. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to see, is the community embrace the NFTs, and then from there, the game can evolve, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
I love that. And I think it's important that we get into a conversation about what are the challenges when it comes to launching our NFTs on Sol, minting them on Sol. What are the concerns maybe for our NFT holders that are current holders of the DOE NFTs that are on ETH. But before I get into kind of the nitty gritty dirty stuff, Crash, yeah, I'd like to get your feedback. Obviously, give us a little bit about what role are you playing. I know you've taken it upon yourself, and I know you're working like 3 full-time jobs between work, family, and other things that are keeping you busy. And I know doing this is a full-time task, working with the developer to do this. What does this mean to you, I guess? Why is this important? Obviously, be outside of the gamifying part of it, and having the NFTs be on a single chain. I'm a degen, right? I'm a token holder. I fell in love with NFTs because of DOE, but I'm a bag holder first. What does that mean for our community of token holders, and why is it important that this happens, you think, for our token holders?
Well, I'm just a DJ and dogs barking.
That is a perfect fucking intro, by the way. I'm glad this is being recorded. We're gonna turn that into a soundboard soundbite. I love it. All right.
We should do it. Like
that was hard as fuck. That was hard as fuck. You came out with this dogs barking like hard.
Yeah. So for me, like I was just talking to Remulate to like a couple of hours back, and we're just talking about the DOE, like the like how the projects, the CTOs work and everything. And I did mention it to him that I like sometimes people do get married to the project. And I think that's what has happened to all of us. Like we have literally got married to do. So personally, like me, I think this project has that, like I have that connection, like sort of, I would say like, like emotion, how it started, like 3.5 years back. So uh, for me, this will never die. To be honest, like Doe is never going to die. Even if, like worst case scenario, it at like 5K market cap, I'll still be looking at it and will, like be around like in chat and everything. So for me, it's never going to die. That's the thing. And um, I believe that it's not only me that thinks like that. We have a lot of people from the OG, and we have started building um, forming new community, like like Sammy being there, you know the like D is always there, like Zach and everyone, like I see like they are now becoming OG, like it's that OG fam is actually growing. And when you have this kind of belief in a project, this type of trust, I think it's just matter of time, man. Like we've like it will happen. Like it someday it will happen. That's what I think. Like it's going to go surprise everyone, like out of nowhere, and boom, like we will be the next chip or next Doge or some, like big project that like will be out there and everyone will be talking about us. And the pin message that I put today, it actually came truly from the heart, like from my belief, like what I think. So it's all about like this is the story we are writing. Like we need to write the story to tell people, to tell the world that this is how we came here. Like Dodge has a story, right? Like it's what 8-9 years worth of story that Dodge has. Like Shiba has like years of story. Flocky has years of story before they become what they were. I mean they are right now. So for us, we are building that story right now. That's it. Like that's what I think. Like and about the NFTs, uh, I think it's going to bring new set of eyes to the project. Like once we go live with the mint, this Pokemon style of thing, which I would like to credit it to Remulate because it's his complete idea about like how to run this mint, and it's unique. Like I don't think so that anyone has done with a guaranteed top 1,000 rarity in it, but it's something new, and we should see how like the market or the NFT guys you know they they support it, right? So yeah, excited about that. It's going good. By the way, the dev is working on it, the higher dev, and I am working on building the dApp for it, the front end part. We should have it out soon, like some information to share with the community pretty soon. But I'm hoping that like all that. Yeah, something important that I wanted to also speak. Dobag was about how important the mint is for us for the project, because all that money that's coming from the mint is going into the marketing wallet. So think about that. Like. What if we actually sell out the whole collection? It's only 900 packs, so you never know. You can actually, like get the mint completely sold out, and that's going to be worth how much sold regulate? I guess like that's more than 100K or 150K, right?
Yeah, I think that was before Sol went up in price too. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
I think it's over 130 at least. I think that was accounted for 900 packs. Someone can do the
yeah.
math. Yeah, it's definitely over 100.
And think about that. If you get 100K worth of like marketing money, like what's going to happen? Like it's insane, man. Like, we can do this. This is all organic that we are doing. We are holding this floor. And by the way, you mentioned about the 4 mil market cap. Technically, we have hit 10 mil market cap, which is like
Pre-burn.
without, yeah, 10 mil. And like even right now, people see it as 500K. It's technically like we are holding 1.2 mil at this point, which is good. Like we haven't dipped below 1 mil pre-burn. So we are holding good organically. When money comes in for the marketing, imagine what can happen.
Absolutely, man. I mean, sky's the limit when it comes to this process. I definitely want to pick Bunny's brain and get his thoughts on this whole process. But I think the part that is so important about this, because NFTs, the whole minting process, obviously there's that ownership as a holder that makes you feel like, hey, I'm not just a part. I'm not just holding my bags, but I've got something that represents my bags, and I feel like that's what the NFT does. It brings that ownership into something that's always been valuable to me. Like my NFT, my zombie dough is always going to be me. That's like, it's never going away. It's forever, and I don't think I could ever see myself ever losing it or giving it away or selling it. It's mine forever, and I'm going to make for damn sure that I'm going to mint that along with all of my other dogs on Sol that I own on ETH right now. But the part that I think is important, Prash, is this minting process. It's going to generate revenue for the community. And I think if I don't know anything about what this means, NFTs having this mint means it's going to create a wallet. All the funds are going to a marketing wallet. Help explain what's the vision here for that, so we understand a little bit what this actually means. Anybody can, by the way, answer that, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, like anyone can go ahead, what sky is the limit, like, what you can do with marketing. A lot of things, like, when you have money in hand,
I mean,
yeah, go ahead, Bunny.
I was just going to say, $150,000 is a war chest for the token, and for what we want to do is huge. I mean, you talk about if an exchange comes up and says, "Hey, we want to list you guys, but and we're not going to we're not going to charge you a listing fee, but we need you to supply tokens for the market maker." Well, we don't have a CEX wallet with supply in it, because we want to make sure that this token is rug proof. So if we want to get on that exchange, then and we see the value in it, and we go to the community and say, hey, hey, we have a chance to get on an exchange, but we would have to spend $30,000 of the marketing wallet to buy tokens from the chart, and then give them to an exchange to get a listing. Then is that something that we should do? We can do that. You can reach out to, if you want to reach out to KOLs and people like that to try to get some notoriety. You could do that as well. I mean, our community is so strong and our rating is so strong. We've come this far without using KOLs and without using those particular tactics. But it just opens up the door, because it gives us a war chest as something to work with. We can run DOE Ranger tournaments that have DOE prizes that are attached to them. That's something else that we have available to us, and that would draw attention to not only the tokens but also the NFTs. Is the only way you could get into a DOE Ranger tournament is if you have a DOE NFT. But just to back up a little bit, I do want to say one thing about the token. Excuse me, the NFT launch that's very important. And obviously, NFTs were huge in the last cycle, and then basically NFTs as far as a marketplace, for the most part, have fallen off a cliff as far as everything else. Just like everything else in the crypto winter, NFTs crashed hard. I mean, Bored Apes, they were being sold for millions of dollars in some cases, $500,000 or $400,000 floor.